Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 22 on the Xbox Series X. It is finally time to step into the MotoGP category. We have signed with Parts Europe Aprilia. This is our bike. So, of course, gone with the red and black livery. And changed my number to red, black and white 46. I know obviously they're going to be retiring Rossi's number 46 at Mugello, but we're going to use it anyway. So, that's everything sorted. Ready to go. Let's start the season. So, we are finally in the MotoGP category. It's been a long time coming, but we finally made it. Into the press conference we go. Yeah, the second livery that you could pick for this particular Aprilia had a lot of white on it, so I didn't really want that, but yeah, and you can really change the white because it's part of the sponsor colours, but it's fine. I like what we've got. I think it's going to look pretty decent. Of course, we do have a test first, and then we go to Qatar for the first round. So, people in a bit of everything at the moment. I think we should get everyone onto engine, because I think we're going to struggle with top speed at the moment, especially at Qatar. Right, we can do an engine upgrade now. First one. 2 weeks for that. Advance. Advance. Right. Got our first engine upgrade. Put everyone back in there. Advance. So, we've got the winter test to do first. No, thank you. I'll stick with Grim for now. So, we are going over to the winter test, Sepang. Let's see what we can do then. We got 3 weeks until the first round at Qatar. Let's go. Okay, so straight into it. It looks like it's exactly the same as previous games. We'll start off with Pack 1, then we'll go to Pack 2, then over to Pack 3. And yeah. I mean, Pack 3, you would kind of suggest that one might be the best option. But we'll see. Start with Pack 1. First time going out on the bike. Okay. Here we go then. Let's see what we can do with the Aprilia. With the first pack. Very wide into turn 1. Okay, hasn't felt too bad so far this lap. Bit wide there. This is probably where we're going to struggle a little bit. No, not too bad at all. Got Rins just behind me. It's too hot in. See what kind of lap time this is going to be. Well, we've just gone top for now. Right, pack 1 completed. Wasn't too bad. Considering it was pretty much my first flying lap on the Aprilia. So, let's go over to development packs. Pack number 2. The annoying thing is, just like in the previous MotoGP games, track temperature is basically the maximum it can be. So we have to use hard front, hard rear. Right, so pack 2 is more fuel consumption reduction, but better reactivity from the frame. Let's go. Right, as you can see, people have started going quicker. They're in the 58s now, so we're still, well, we're half a second off the top time. That was better in turn 1. Not as wide. Okay, we're under at the first split. Okay. No one behind. Oh, curb. Not a good thing to hit. That was better through there. Okay, well, this should be a better time. Oh, what happened there? What is going on? What is going on here? Nearly lost the front then because I'm not paying attention. We may go... No, we're not going to go top. We've lost a bit of time out that final corner. But we have jumped up to second place. They were all just in a queue. Okay, some weird things happening on track. Literally a queue of riders. Don't know what was happening. Luckily they didn't get in the way. They just distracted me slightly and then nearly tucked the front in the final corner. But we got 3 okay. We've set our quick lap with pack number 2. So we've gone to pack number 3 now, which is increased power on the engine and tyre consumption reduction on the frame. Let's see what we can do with this one. If we can go a bit quicker again, I'll be happy with that. Because ideally this one, you know, should be the best. Right, pack number 3. I've just had a crash. But they've just gone into the 57s as well, so we're over a second off now. We do have a good first sector. That wasn't a good entrance to that corner then. Right, come on. Okay, wasn't the best of runs through that corner. Gained a bit of time back despite going wide. There we go. Up to second place. 0.7 off though. And we've got the achievement. So, that's our test done. We did our flying laps of all 3 packages. And we did go quickest with pack number 3. I think that's going to be the one we go with. So, let's just finish the test. So yeah, pack 3, we went quickest. A fraction quicker with pack 2 in sector 1, but the other 3 sectors were quickest with pack 3. So, it makes sense to go with that one. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Confirm. Okay. So, advance. Engine upgrade. Cool. Is there any staff left? Yeah, 1. I think we'll put them in research for the frame. Okay, advance. Yeah, I'm not setting up a junior team this season. We'll do that next season when we've got a bit more money. No. Advance. Right. Our first race weekend. No, thank you, Edward. So, 6 laps. Let's do it. Let's go to the first race of the season. We shall do... Oh, I guess we should do FP2 because it's at night time. Then qualifying in the race. Let's go. Okay, we are straight through to Q2. We were 6th place overall. Took me a few laps. And my fastest lap, I actually just managed to catch Oliveira towards the end and use him for a bit of slipstream. So I think this qualifying is going to be quite interesting. Right. 52.0 for Quartararo. That is going to be a very, very difficult lap to beat. We're usually good through sectors 1 and 2. We'll see what happens. Bit wide through turn 1. Render through sector 1. We will lose time in sectors 3 and 4 though, unfortunately. Especially if I do that. Wide there as well, bring that back. Still under. This is where we start losing time. Still under, but we have lost time. And what's it gonna be? Yeah, not quite. But we are on the front row at the moment. Right, we're on the front row. We've actually done exactly the same lap time as Zarco. So it's put us in second. It said we were third during the actual qualifying. It'll be interesting to see where it actually puts us on the grid. We're either going to be second or third, but we've done exactly the same time as Zarco. And only 0.2 off of Quartararo, so that's good. A bit further down, Pol Espargaro 12th, Mir in 11th. Right, let's do it. First MotoGP race. Right, time to go racing then. So, 26 degrees. I think I'm going to go medium front, medium rear for this. Hopefully that'll be okay. Quartararo and Miller have both gone hard rear. Okay. Right. Let's see what they're like with their starts. Here we go. They got off the line okay, but they just don't seem that quick. So just like in Moto2 and Moto3, they're not very good with the starts. See what happens in this race. We've got 6 laps around here. I think we'll be okay until the tyres wear out, and then we're going to struggle. Oh, bike was backing in a bit too much for my liking then. That was a bit wide. I know this is where we're going to lose time anyway. But we've got a 2.2 second lead already after lap 1. I hope that they start going quicker. So I go off track. See what they do on this lap. If the gap starts to come down, then they've got the opportunity to catch me. We'll see. Nearly lost the front then. On gear. We'll go so careful on the brakes into the first quick right-hander. Oh, gone wide. Well, the gap's gone up by about half a second on that lap. Did have the fastest lap with a 53.1. See if it comes down on this lap a little bit. Oh. They seem to do a bit better through that section this time. Are they starting to get going now? There we go. Fastest lap again. It's 3.2. I think they might be building into it. I think that's what's happening. Oh, bit of a moment on the brakes. So what, that one moment has lost us a chunk of time. So I'm going to have to go careful on the brakes through that first quick right-hander. Nearly back up to 3 seconds. I've only got 2 laps to go. I'm going very careful with the fuel. I've run out of multiplayer before during a race, so don't want that to happen in career mode. The gap is just over 3 seconds now. That was a bit better. But yeah, we're definitely losing time through that sector. Losing about 3-4 tenths. Oh, messed up that big time. Still got the fastest lap of the race. Right, let's keep it at power mapping 2 for this straight now. But we have lost a chunk of time on this lap. But we've only got 1 to go. I think we're going to be alright. We shouldn't lose that amount of time on this lap. I repeat, we shouldn't. Let's see what happens. Providing I don't crash, which is still a possibility. There's a couple of places now. I'm quite happy just to take it easy through this section. Right, that's one of the danger zones out of the way. Oh, Marc Marquez has just crashed. That's exactly what I don't want to do on this final lap. That's the other danger zone done. So providing we get through the final corner, we should be winning this race. And yeah, we can't do our usual tactic with the MotoGP bikes this time. We can't do power mapping 3 for the full first lap because we will run out. They were catching on this final lap, but we took it very easy. I'm a second slower on this lap. There we go. Job done. We won our first race. No problem whatsoever with that one. Didn't have the fastest lap though. That's our first victory at Losail. So Quartararo second, Zarco third. Who had the fastest lap? I went to Dovizioso in 22nd place. 52.6. 0.3 quicker than me. 1 DNF, Brad Binder. Mark still finished in 9th place despite crashing. So, obviously the championship looks like that because that's the results of the first race. And we got a 1 point lead over Pramac Racing in the team championship at the moment. It's going to be very difficult to win it this season. Aprilia on top of the Constructors' Championship at the moment. Hopefully we can maintain that, but Team Championship is pretty much going to be impossible to do. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the race to be like that. I wasn't expecting to pull away and then, you know, just win with ease. But we managed it. And as you saw, that was my first win at Qatar as well. Didn't do it in Moto 3, didn't do it in Moto 2, but done it first time of asking in MotoGP. Job done. Perfect way to start the season. Let's hope they're not all like that though. We do want them to race us sometime. Aragon, yeah, they're probably going to completely annihilate me. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest goes. There we go. First time we see this podium celebration, which is the same as before. Okay. Nice start. Nice start to the season. We've got a new engine upgrade as well. So let's put people in frame. So if we advance the week. So Mandalika will be next. What's going on here? Okay, so factory teams. Okay. new teams. Okay, well, we've got a few more for next season, which is good. Right, standings for all 3 categories, but before we do that, let's put everyone on this frame upgrade. Right, standings for all 3 categories. And yes, it was still on 120% before anyone asks. Moto 3. Suzuki won the first race from Guevara in 2nd place, McPhee 3rd, Sasaki 4th and Mazia in 5th. Moto 2, it was Sam Lowes who won the first race from Fernandez in 2nd, Arbolino 3rd, Chantra 4th and Canet in 5th. And MotoGP, obviously we won the first race from Quartararo in 2nd, Zarco 3rd, Miller 4th, Alex Brins in 5th. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe, watch out, and look after yourselves. See you guys next time. See you!